Okay, let's have a look at what's in the box today. Got some grains for an upcoming recipe. We'll have a look at them later. We'll put them aside. Got some yeast and some nutrient. Got some clamps, a clamp tool. Come back to that. Got these double-ended fixtures, which are going to play a role in what we want to talk about today. And these push-in tap fittings of push-in growler fillers, I've got about 4 of them. Got plastic carb caps. Got silicone line. And the other thing, which might give it away, one of these pumps, one of these flow pumps. So we're going to work out, see if we can put together a line cleaning system that'll actually work. All right, stay tuned. So we've got these push-in fittings, and so they must fit in here somehow. Does that come out? Ah, there we go. They must fit in like this. We get them in. Not so easy. Ah, yes. And then clip in. We'll take this bit out here. Push that in there. Yeah, this one's a bit tighter, isn't it? And then clip in. So now we've got our 2 push-in fittings, and the power goes in the bottom there. All right, let's try and wire this up and put something together. And hopefully that end fits nicely into our pump. Excellent. The idea is we'll have an in and an out flowing through there. You can see the flow connection. So we're going to draw our cleaning fluid from here through here, and we're going to have to push it through here somehow. So we're going to connect this end to our beer lines somehow. So that's the next stage of the project. Okay. So I want to make this fairly long so that it can draw from the bucket down the bottom. That'll be plenty long. Let's chop that there. Excellent. And then this line I'm going to connect one of these. So let's grab one of those clamps we had earlier. $10mm. Hopefully this will help do the job for us. On. A brand new, never used one of these before. Looks like a tile crimper. There, and of squeeze. Excellent. Alright, give it a little snip there, I think. Got plenty of excess if it doesn't work out. Excellent. Alright. So this will go in this end. And hopefully we're up and running. Let's give this a shot. So we're going to go in through this tap. So we'll connect our connection there. I'll go through that line, through this one, through tap number 3 to tap number 2. So I'll put these two together with one of those double connectors. Excellent. So now the line can go through here, through this one, through the second one, through this tap. Now we've got to connect from here to here. That long. Alright, that goes in there. Then we just need an outpost for our beer. Actually, before we run anything through, I'll just show you. Look, I was a bit disappointed. I don't know if you can see that there. There's a bit of grubbiness still inside that line that hasn't been cleaned, and so that's why we want a better way. We want nice clean beer lines for the best, freshest beer possible. Alright, we've got our pump here. Let's turn her on and see how she goes. It's making noise. Oh, I haven't got this in the water, that's why. Alright, didn't have the intake in the water. Let's put it in the water. Take 2. Alright, so I've mixed up a litre of beer line cleaner. Put that pump in there. Put my outline in there. Make sure that's submerged, it'll be no good if it's not. Right on the bottom there now. Alright, let's hit play and off we go. A bit of flow through now. So I'm going to kill the audio here because I think you've heard enough to get the idea of what's going on here. There's this tap 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 hammering sound. The sound is there whenever the pump is working. When it's priming, there's this low grade hum, but then that hammering sound kicks in once the liquid is flowing. And I'm sure it's not meant to be like that. I have troubleshooted everything I can. I've even run it through just one tap rather than going through the different diameter hoses to see if there's something in the connections which has upset it, and still I get that same tap problem. I recut the input connection to make sure that it wasn't a problem with that connection being poorly cut or rough, but the thing still remains. So if you've got any ideas why that's happening, drop a comment down below so that I can fix it. Anyway, now that we've got nice clean beer lines, we're going to flush all that cleaner out with clean water. And then I'm going to put on a keg of my New Zealand Pilsner, which I was really stoked with. If you want to see how you can make your own at home, then check out this video, which goes through my recipe and process for this killer beer.